Hey everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. I hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, but better than that, it is the day for the big reveal. So y'all know, I've been doing this remodel forever. I mean, it has taken forever. But we finally are done, and I can't wait to reveal it. And don't forget, I've got a contest going. Whoever comes to the closest on how much we spent, send your figure to downhomemoney@gmail. You could win a prize. It's going to be exciting. So come on in, check out the house. So come on in. Y'all know we did foundation, we did electrical, we did AC work. We took this down to the studs. So keep that in mind when you're coming up with that figure. And I'm going to show you some numbers today too, which will help you come up with your number. Come on in. So this is one of my favorite things I did on the ground here, is I did stone steps and stone columns. And I got to tell you, they weren't cheap, but it was worth it. And thanks, shout out to Chris, our friend Chris, who gave us the stone. So we didn't have to pay for the stone just to get it installed. Come on in. I don't know if you guys remember what this looked like, but it was pretty bad. And so we had to jack up the floor, and I told you that was $17,000 just to have the foundation lifted. In Texas, we call these pier and beams when they are on blocks. The houses are sitting on blocks, so it's easy to get in underneath. You can do foundation work, you can do plumbing work. It makes it really easy. So that was not that big of a deal, but $17,000 a lot of money for foundation. So we came in here and opened this all up. We opened it up so that you can have a combined living and dining. You know, when they built these houses in the 40s and 50s, these houses were just little compact rooms, right? And nowadays, we all want open living space. So come on in, check out my granite countertops. So the floors, I'm thrilled with. I think they're beautiful. They're LVT and they're interlocking. So they provide a little more stability, and I thought that was important since this is a pier and beam foundation. We did all the trim. We kept a lot of the window trim, the original, and sanded it. And the new windows, I shared with you the windows. We put in all new windows, all new siding on the outside. Come on in, new granite. And then I looked at pricing, and I wanted an island. So when I looked at pricing for island, instead I went to Lowe's, because I'm on a budget. This is a rental property. I went to Lowe's and bought 2 cabinets, put them together, and had the guy come put granite over top of them. And I think that turned out fabulous because I really wanted granite. These cabinets also came from Lowe's. These cabinets were Lowe's, you can just buy them off the shelf at Lowe's. They turned out really nice. The appliances we bought used, because you know what? We are all about cash flow. Here's the deal. If you're going to own rental property or do flips or start renovating properties, you better watch your numbers. I lead with revenue, not expenses. Here is my P&L for this property. So with that said, just to give you an idea on some of the things, what they cost, the countertops, the granite countertops for all of this granite, get both sides, Rick, all of this granite cost $2,157. The electrical, because we totally updated the electrical, new water heater, all of that. So that cost, let's see, electrical was $12,000. People ask me all the time, what are the expenses to do stuff like this? It's way more expensive than you think. The cabinets were around $2,800. So for AC, the AC, heat and air, all new heat and air, and to have it all put in, because this house had window units. We put in window units that were heat and air. So we had to have all of the ductwork and everything done. And that was, let's see, a total of $66,000. $5,600. So, I mean, it doesn't get cheap, and you've got to have somebody to do all this work, to paint, to do all the handyman work, all the carpentry, all of that. And so that was the huge cost. That's the biggest cost, was actually the labor to do everything. And you're talking over $23,000 on that. So all of this added up to quite a bit. Don't forget plumbing. Plumbing was not cheap either. So to have the whole house replumbed, because again, this is a 1940s, 50s house, the plumbing ran $5,700 for just the plumbing. So you can see this is not cheap. Building homes, and especially now because of all the inflation, and we talk about that on this channel, how inflation is just through the roof. Everything is so much more expensive than it was a year ago, 2 years ago, when you're remodeling houses. So you gotta lead with revenue. How much can this house rent for? Let's go look and let me show you. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Love the barn door. Come on through. This is going to be a washer and dryer. It's kind of where I've just put everything for right now. That's where the washer and dryer is going to be. Come on in here. This is the back bedroom. Cute little bedroom. You know, 1950s style. With a little closet. I got my tennis shoes that match my shirt. Okay, come on. Let's go. I'm going to show you the bathroom. Super cute bathroom. Little gray cabinet. Just bought that at Lowe's. Pretty cheap. It came with the mirror. Come on in the next bedroom over here. So this house will rent for $1,850. I'm probably going to keep it residential for now, but we'll see. Whatever pays the highest rent. We have owned this property since 2002. Believe it or not, we paid $40,000 for this house back then. That's why real estate and investing in real estate is so important, because it helps to build your wealth. Rick and I got to where we are today from buying real estate and investing and holding. We buy and we hold. And so that's what we've done with this house. And it's become a great investment for us. We put a lot of money in it, so we got some good tax write-offs for 2022. Don't forget, tomorrow, March 15th, if you have S-Corps, you need to get your taxes filed. That's the deadline. And keep in mind that we're always building our net worth. That's what's important. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep, and are you buying assets that throw you off a passive income? I'll see you next Tuesday. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But be sure and email me downhomemoney@gmail how much you think I spent on this remodel. I showed you the P&L. It wasn't cheap. I gave you some of the totals, the big totals. You let me know whoever's the closest. I'm going to send you a price. So be sure and put your address so I can send it to you. I'll see you next Tuesday. See ya.